Am I breaking out a brand new planner in Q4? Yes, I am. Do I feel a little guilty about it? Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mahana, and here we talk about all things related to stationery, planners, productivity, organization, and in general, living your best life. And if that interests you, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I just had to come out here and discuss. Basically, I have a 1-year-old and I am a working mom, and sometimes things really do not go according to plan. So I was trying very hard to set up systems that actually figure out what systems work for me and what do not, and it has been quite a challenge to fit my life into the systems which always used to work for me. And I have been into planning and organizing since about 2017 2018, and in the last 6-7 years, everything that I thought I knew is just not working anymore. And I realized that instead of trying to fit my life into a tried and tested system, it's just time for me to explore a couple of things and see what finally works for me in this season of life. And I've been feeling kind of lost, and today is actually the first day of the quarter. We are shooting this video as of 1st of October, and I have decided to lock in for Q4. And I've been seeing this trend all over YouTube, and it really motivated me more than 75 hard or the 50-day project or any of the other trends that have. This one really did, because now I feel like I've always been the kind of person who wants to get it together before the new year starts, so that you start the new year on the good note and you are not kind of like catching up to your goals all the time. So I'm going to treat the next 12 weeks like the 12-week year, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to have a couple of goals. And I have decided that instead of just being so scared of using all of my great good stationery, I'm finally going to use a new planner. Yes. Am I breaking out a brand new planner in Q4? Yes, I am. Do I feel a little guilty about it? I do. I'm also going to be using a lot of stickers that I have not used so far, and they're just basically rotting in my sticker pouch. I've had them for years now, and it just feels right. And even if I end up using only 3 months of this planner, it's a 6-month planner, at least that's a good thing. But even if I end up using only 3 months of this planner, it is still something that is a tool that I need to help me get my life back on track. If some spread is not working, I'm just going to rework it. I'm telling myself to be okay with messing things up, crossing things off, sticking up pages, cutting them up, whatever I need to do to find a system that works for me again. And that is the goal for the next quarter, is to create a system that works for me, whether it is in an already laid out planner or something more customizable like a bullet journal or something I can kind of mix and match from different brands. That's something for me to figure out in the next 3 months. And I am also going to set a few new goals, not absolutely brand new goals, but I'm going to set up proper goals for Q4 so that I can absolutely lock in and achieve all of these goals before we hit 2026. Because honestly, I'm tired of having mostly the same goals. And the first of those goals is going to be about YouTube, because here, this is a place that I really like coming back to. This is a place where I get to ramble on about my obsessions, and you guys get it. You guys are not going to judge me for having 50,000. That's an exaggeration, but you guys are not going to judge me for having at least 50 notebooks that I have not laid a pen mark on, because I think they're too pretty, because you get it. Also, I miss this space that I have for myself, where I can talk about all the things that I'm passionate about, that I really care about. And this is definitely that time of the year where all the planner nerds get together. So I am very excited to talk to more of you, meet more of you, if possible, have a conversation about all these things that make us excited, because I don't have too many people in my real life who share these obsessions. And that's why I really think YouTube is like a little club of people with similar interests, and that's why I love making videos here. And I mean, life gets in the way and I haven't had the time, but yeah, that's one of my major goals in Q4 to show up here more often, to have more conversations with you guys, and also to explore short form, because I don't think I have done that and it looks very cool. I follow a few creators who do it really nicely, and that's just something that I want to learn for myself. Now, I want to get out of this unproductive and inconsistent rut that I'm in. I've been wanting to work on my health and fitness more seriously. I want to get back into reading. I haven't read a book in a very, very long time, like a physical book. I have been kind of reading articles and a few Kindles and like a few Kindle books, which I had mostly on parenting, which is what my area of interest is right now. But I have been gifted, and also previously in the past I've bought a lot of really interesting books which I want to read now. And I had this habit of reading very, very regularly, which I have replaced with podcasts and everything, but I feel like that's something that I'm missing. I also haven't painted in a very long time, and that's something that I really enjoy doing. So these are a couple of things that I want to get back to. Also journaling. It used to be like such an important core part of my being, and I still wake up early and somehow I just get busy doing other things, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and journal, which again something that I really want to come back to. Basically these are just like bits and pieces of me, and I feel like this, you know, when you have a previous, like you have a version of yourself and then you are trying to transform into a new version of yourself, and you want to take away some of the good parts along with all the amazing parts that this version of yourself has. Those are the good parts that I want to take with myself. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to set up this planner to make it ready to use for Q4, and I hope you're going to come along on this journey with me as I try to achieve my goals before we get into 2026. And I hope by seeing what I eventually end up doing, you are also going to be motivated. If you're stuck in a rut, take this as a sign you're not alone. Let's do it together. Let's get into it. So clearly I have a problem. I have so many stickers accumulated over about 7 years that I just keep buying and I haven't used it. So first order of business is definitely this cover page. Let's see how I can make it fun. I'm gonna use this So Many Planner Stickers book. I mean, these are very, very functional stickers, and they also fit nicely into the grids of the monthly spreads, etc. So I don't want to overuse these. I have these really nice label it up ones from A Life Aroma, and these are great for bullet journaling, and because they already come with a nice little like structure and layout. So maybe not these for the cover, but I do have many of these other small versions. I have the ink bucket set, which I think will be most ideal to do the cover thing, and some of the Alicia Souza some of the Alicia Souza stickers as well. So let's get into it. I think the cover is looking pretty decent. It's not a boring black planner anymore. Let's look at how it looks inside. So here we just have our basic personal information, right? Phone and address. I don't know anyone who would write their telephone and address. This is how the month layout looks like. So we actually have all of the months together, Now this is a 6 monthly calendar, so you have the months together. We have a month's goal and the little end of the month review, the achievements, lessons learned, and you also have a pretty wide notes section. Now you'll obviously have to fill in because this is an undated planner, but that's the beauty of it. Now starts the weeks. So like if I'm going to start it, I'm actually going to begin on say 6th of October, which is the Monday. So I'm going to write week of 6th October, review of last week, what achievements, ways to improve, and this week I have the priorities, what I need to learn, my notes for this week, and I also have goals 1, 2, 3, and 4 goals areas with 5 steps for each of those goals. And then I also have a little area for projects. And if you follow the Getting Things Done method by David Allen, you would know that anything that has more than 2 steps is a project. So that way, say, getting all my daughter's toys to work is a project because I need to order the right kind of batteries for the right kind of toys, and it's like I have to check how many batteries I need. I have to see which toys I want to put in the rotation, which I want to take out, and etc. etc. So yeah, I mean, then you have all of the weeks all together for 6 months until finally your daily planners start coming. And like, don't worry about how you'll find your place because they have very nicely given 3 bookmarks as well. So here, when you have the daily section starting, you have date and date, because I think it should actually have been date and day. So then you have your goal for today and like 1 big goal and then 4 smaller goals, and also your schedule, so you can put in the times as per whatever your day is looking like. And then you have your end of the day review, like what you did well and how can you improve. I think as like a work and a personal planner, this would be great, but I'm already using my Neora for the work one and that's working pretty well. So this would effectively be dedicated to my personal life, like mom life, errands, and YouTube, and workout, and my other goals, like non-work related goals, right? So then you have all the daily pages, and that's it. You have a few notes pages at the end, and then you have a pocket. So let's just get started. Don't want to write too much on camera. Let's move on to the first month, and this is where I will put one of my bookmarks because this is the page I want to come back to. So we are looking at October of 2025. It actually starts today, which is a Wednesday. So we're gonna start Wednesday. So I've numbered out all of the days in this month. Let's write down what are the 3 big goals for this month. So for October, number 1 is to post at least 4 videos on YouTube. Definitely 4 videos, so 1 per week, and I am going to ramp it up at a pace that I see comfortable because I do not want to overcommit and then fail again. So this is where we are at. I will read for, let's say, 15 minutes every day and basically finish 1 book, which will still be a jump from what I've done so far. And my final goal actually would be to do strength training 4 times per week. I'm not setting like a weight goal here because I am coming back into strength training after a significant gap. So right now I'm just focused on building the habit. So the number of times I do it is my goal. and here we will do how we did at the end of the month. And right now I do not really have any notes, but let's line up what we have for this month, different events that are on this month, right? So okay, so first up we have Dashera on the 2nd, which is also Gandhi Jayanti. But let me find an appropriate sticker for Dashera. Let me see if I can get something here. Don't really have like Indian festival stickers here, but maybe I can just put like a celebration one. So I'm not really going out, I don't have any plans, but let me put that down. So I'm Bengali and it is Dashami for us. Today is Navami, and it's like the penultimate day of Pujo, so there is a little bit of sadness already, but I'm going to keep going strong and not let that affect me too much. It is still like the days of Pujo are going on, so I'll put this little agarbatti sticker, which I thought was quite relevant and cute, and Alicia Souza does a lot of contextual Indian stickers, so I really like that. Then next up, I do have a holiday on the 7th. I have to look it up in my calendar why, but if I have a holiday on the 7th, I just want to like put it down as day off. So let's find oh, let me put, actually before that I have rent due on the 5th of every month, so I'll just put down that sticker real quick. And there is, yeah, let me put a small day off sticker on the 7th. I have the day off. And on 20th it is Diwali, so let me get Diwali stickers. Let me see if I have some more like celebration stickers in here. It's more Christmas, and yeah, I don't really have something which would be appropriate for Diwali. Let me stick to this little cutie diya. Diwali is on the 20th, so let's put that here. I think we have Bhai Dooj on the 22nd or the 23rd, but I just want to decorate this spread a little bit more because it is Diwali month, and like end of this year is just a lot of festivals, a lot of getting together with family and all of that, and I really like that phase. So I'm just going to put there something on the 22nd or the 23rd, but I'm just going to put one of these stickers here. One of these stickers here. Do have a day off on the 22nd as well, so maybe I will put that. It's just gonna have to go on top. Okay, so that's kind of how my spread is looking. It's not anything extra, so I'm just gonna put one bookmark here because this is now my monthly spread. I'm not going to fill in the other months yet because you never know, like anyway this entire system is just me experimenting. I have holidays till I mean I'm going back into work on the 3rd, but I just like beginning everything on a fresh week, so I'm just going to start week of 6th October to the 12th of October. And right now I'm not going to put anything over here. I'm just going to think about what my goals are going to be for this week and accordingly put them. Then when I get to the day section, yeah, I think this is the first of the days, so I'm going to put that here. Now I do want to set up each of the days, so 6th October and then 7th October, and this is a Monday, this one's a Tuesday, 8th, which is a Wednesday, 9th, Thursday, and we have 10th, which is a Friday. Now I take my daughter to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so let me just write that down. And 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 hours of like schedule you can put down. So maybe I work till 9:30 p.m, so maybe I'll just do like a 10 to 10, right? 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Okay, 1 2 3 6 7 8 9 10 11. Oh, I mean, I can only go up till 8 p.m. over here, so I mean, I don't want to start any earlier. Or if I just start at 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23, and then again like 1 2 3 4 5 6 a.m. I mean, either I can do from 9 a.m. to 6 a.m. or I can do from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm just trying out different layouts and seeing what works. But let's do for example, like 6 on a Monday, I will have to go into office, so it's an in-office day. Let me just write down in office, because that is also important for me to plan other things. And I mean, work time is officially 12 to 9:30, but I'll have my cab come in at 11:30, so I'll just do cab, and then 8 p.m. again cab back. So this is the time that I will not be home. Maybe if there's something that needs to be done for home, I'll have to think about it, but this is basically the time I have at home on this day, so I can plan accordingly. On Tuesday, because also it is a holiday, I have a much more flexible day. That's why a daily layout always works really well for me. And here I have to leave for my daughter's school at 10 o'clock, and then I come back around 12, and then my day is kind of wide open, so I can plan different activities with her. I'm not going to do it right away because I just want to take my time thinking about what goals I want for that week and all of that. But I think this is a pretty minimal setup, and this is something that I want to continue doing for the rest of the year. Even for work things, like whenever there are meetings, etc., I want to put it in here, because I definitely do use the Neura planner. If you have been following me, like you can see, I have been using it fully, and it's like even the spine is cracked. I use it so much. I shouldn't think of like one spread which I thought I'd use the most, the weekly time layouts. This should have been my personal planner, and then this daily things could have been just like work related things, but I use it literally every day. So now I'm thinking I don't really use this one to have like a schedule in. So if I just go to the weekly goals bit, I don't want to put any goals on here work related, or I might just, now I'm just thinking out loud, and over here I can put in what the goals are for work day. And anyway, this is not a planner I'm taking to work, so this is just something nice to review at the end of the day. And this is the planner that stays with me throughout the work day, because this is where I put my notes and everything. So yeah, I mean, this is my setup for Q4. Let's lock in, let's achieve our goals, let's finish the year strong. See you in the next one. Bye.